What's good, y'all, boys? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? 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 Gotta do some housekeeping things real quick, and then I'll be right to y'all, man. Just let me handle this stuff real quick. Let me play some music while y'all doing what y'all while y'all doing that. Let me play some music for y'all, man. Never mind. Now my computer on one. I'll just handle this housekeeping stuff while but while I'm here, hey man, y'all let me know how y'all been, man. How y'all been, man? How everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I hope all y'all doing good, man. I'm doing good. Doing pretty great, actually. All right. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? I hope everybody doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just chilling, man. Have me a nice mood day to day. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. Y'all really just worked out and chill. Read my word, got into my word. I'm on the book of Ezra now. The Jews came back to Jerusalem after I'm trying to find. There we go. The Jews went back to Jerusalem after King Cyrus demanded them to do so. They came back to Jerusalem and they rebuilt the temple. And that's where I'm at right now. Back to Jerusalem, rebuilt the temple, and yeah. So that's all that's been going on. Nothing too crazy. It hasn't really been nothing that I read that I really learned from. But, but I did have church service yesterday, and church service. Before I get into it, let me start the stream like how we start every stream with prayer. So, Lord, we come to you today, Lord. First off, wanting to thank you. Thank you for everything that you do for us, Lord. Even the things that we may take for granted, Lord, like the lungs in our body, the heart that works, that beats, a brain that's fully developed that works, all four of our limbs, things that we may take for granted, Lord. We just want to take the time to just thank you. Thank you for putting us in a position where we have the luxury to just sit down, have the luxury to sit down and stream. The viewers have the luxury to have the time to sit down and take the time of the day to watch the stream. So we just want to thank you, Lord, and we just pray that you continue to guide us, continue to help your kingdom grow, continue to help us prosper in this world and help us build your kingdom. And we give you all the glory and praise. We put all our faith into you and we live with all our hearts. Pray that if I have 1,000,000 viewers or just one viewer or 10 viewers, that I reach out to one person. I just help one person grow today, Lord. And we thank you for everything. This we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. So, anyways, what I was saying was, had church service yesterday, and the service was good. The service was really nice. It was our pastor's celebration. It was his celebration service for his birthday. His birthday is on Christmas, but I think with Christmas being Christmas, he didn't want to have a celebration service on Christmas, so he did it on yesterday. He did it yesterday, and he had a guest speaker come up, and it was he was basically just talking about like why us as people that go to church and that attend church, why we should really value our pastor and things like that. And he compared him to the ox back in the Mosaic era, and how the ox, no farmer or anything could do anything without his ox. And so, he really valued that. He really valued the ox. And so, I just wanted to, the thing that I got from that was just basically like how valuable our pastor is and how valuable your pastor is to the church, and how, we can't do much growth without him. We can grow on our own. Don't get me wrong. We can always grow on our own. But the pastor, at least the way that the pastor should be, he should be the person that really helps, elevate that growth to a new level. You know what I'm saying? It's like a coach, right? The pastor of your church is like the coach of your team, right? Your coach, his job is to help you elevate. Well, one is to get the team to win, right? That's the kingdom, right? Help get the kingdom to where they need to be, but also to help you, in order to get the kingdom to where it needs to be, is to help you as a churchgoer, you as somebody that's a part of that church, should help you grow to where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Any area that you need growth in, his job is to help you grow to where you need to be. And and that's the same thing that the coach does. Like, the coach's job is to get the team a W, but he gets the team a W by, my bad, I was looking at something. He gets the team a W by getting the team the dub by by helping players grow, individual players grow to where they need to be, so that their growth can help the team get to the promised land, whether that's a championship, whether that's a win, whether that's whatever. That's the coach's job, and that's your pastor's job. Your pastor's job is to not only help the church, help the kingdom get to where it needs to be, you know what I'm saying, but also to help those people in the kingdom, those citizens in that specific church, get to where they need to be spiritually, help them stay focused, help them grow where they need to grow individually. So that's what I got out of that sermon, just basically like how valuable a pastor really is. I already respected the value of my pastor, but you know, it's always nice to get a little refresher. Um our church, we do fellowship at a restaurant that's connected to the church. And that was really like my favorite part of yesterday, was just that time of fellowship, us talking about our testimonies and things like that. I didn't really say much. There's times when I'm like very quiet, especially like when there's people talking. There's times like when I'm quiet and, you know, I just try to learn. I just try to be a sponge and just, you know, feed off of whatever it is that I'm learning, you know. So like we had two people talk about their testimonies, how their testimonies affected them, and like basically like just use that, you know, to help myself grow to where I need to be. You know, it's always good to hear other people's testimonies, because one, like a testimony is powerful. Like when you hear people's testimonies, and at least for me, like when I hear people's testimonies and things like that, talk about how they got to Christ and how their life was before Christ, like for one, it's powerful. It's a lot of power that comes to that story. You know, somebody coming to Christ in any type of way is powerful because they're giving their life to Christ. But another thing is, there's a lot of times when testimonies come with lessons, and lessons that can help you as a Christian grow, even if you haven't came across that problem yet. You know, it's always good to learn about the mistakes of others so you don't make that same mistake yourself. Or even if you have made that mistake or you're going through something right now, like it's always good to hear that so that it can help you get through whatever you need to get through. And that's what happened to me yesterday. It really, that talk just helped me. It's helping me get through what I'm going through. We talked about, you know, being in the flesh, you know what I'm saying, helping feed our desires that the flesh wants from us, and how we must be reminded, like every day. Jesus tells us every day to deny ourselves, pick up our cross, and that's something that we have to do every day. And it's like, it's not until, at least for me, right? It's not really until like you decide to give your life to that and devote yourself to that, when you realize how hard that really is to do that and get up every day. Like, it might be easy to do it one day, but when you're doing it again and again and again, especially when it's like the thing that you're denying yourself of, whether that's lust or gluttony or things like that, the thing that you're denying yourself of, when you first start out denying yourself of it, as days and days go by of you not getting that thing, you're going to crave it more and more and more, right? Whether that's food that you're not supposed to eat, whether that's lust, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Having happy time or whatever. Like, those things, you start to desire it more and more and more. And because you start to desire it more and more and more when you first start out, it gets really hard to deny your flesh every single day. You have to get up and remind yourself of that. And that's why, like, I feel like, at least for me, I feel like it helps a lot to like start off the day with prayer, but also starting off the day with getting into your word. You know what I'm saying? That should always, at least for me, like, that's the first thing I feel like you should always do, because, you know, it reminds yourself to stay grounded. It reminds yourself, like, you know, of your mission and the things that you need to do, the things that you need to carry out, and what you dedicate yourself to. So yeah, that's really the main thing that I got from that church service. And, you know, it was really powerful. Whenever, one thing like that I've noticed, especially with joining this church and like actually being active in the church, whenever there is a group of Christians, at least for me, right, what have I experienced? Whenever there's a group of Christians conversing, you know, having a conversation about the kingdom is always powerful. And like I always try to do what I can to make sure that I'm like participating in that conversation because it's so much that you can learn just off of other people's testimonies and off other people's experiences. It's so much things that you can learn from that. So many, you know what I'm saying, so much wisdom that you can learn, you know, so many mistakes that people have made that you can prevent yourself from making, but also things that people have done that led to success that you can listen to as well, you know, like that's why like whenever you get the chance, like whenever you see people conversating, having conversations, like always do what you can to like just listen, because it's like even if you got nothing to say, you know, like it's just always like it's always something you can grab from it. You know, just be a sponge. Like that's what I try to do, especially if it's something that I can't really contribute to. I just always try to be a sponge and just listen. You know, just listen. Cause I'm really just now truly like starting my real walk for real. Like I've been a Christian for a while. I got baptized in 2022, but like 2025 is like the first year that like I'm actually like, you know what I'm saying, that I actually got real deep into Christianity and like starting to become a Christian. Cause like I've been a Christian like I devoted my life to Christ in 2022, right? So I've been a Christian, but it's like actually like getting deep into it, going to church every day, being active in the church, being part of the church, reading my word every single day. Like this is my first time like I'm actually doing that, and you know I'm enjoying it. I feel like I grew a lot. I feel like I grew a lot as a person, and I love the people that I've met, and I plan on meeting more. But yeah, that's all the kingdom talk that I have today. Um, just wanted to get that to y'all, get that little word to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all grow from it. You feel me? If y'all have any questions, just let me know. But yeah, just wanted to just remind y'all to just deny your flesh every single day. And some days it's going to be a battle. It's like getting up and going to work. Like you gonna have days of like when you down, you know what I'm saying? You know you got work today, so like you know like you down, you ready to go. You feel me? Go and get your shift over with or whatever. But like it's days where you just get up and you just don't feel like it. You just don't want to do it. It's gonna be hard. You feel me? You need something to just get you out the bed. And I feel like at times that's how that battle could be with the flesh. Like you're gonna wake up some mornings and it's gonna be hard to deny yourself of the pleasures that you used to be into. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to eat the food that you're not supposed to eat. It's gonna be hard to, you know what I'm saying, not have happy time with yourself. It's gonna be hard to do those things. You just gotta get up and remind yourself every day of what you committed to and what you were called to do. So yeah, that's word that that's the word that I have for y'all today. Yeah. How y'all been, man? What's been going on? Them Epstein files, man. Them Epstein files, something crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Them Epstein files is something crazy, bro. Like, but I knew it though. Like, I knew it was gonna happen. Like when they said that they were gonna make a law demanding that they. Give me 1 second, y'all. But when they said that they were going to make a law saying that they have to give away the Epstein files, I knew they was going to come out redacted, bro. I just knew it. The minute that they said that they were going to allow redactions, I knew that they was going to try and find some way to just redact as much as possible, bro. I knew it. And it's crazy because, like, when Trump called it like a Democratic hoax or whatever, and he said like let it out anyway because there's nothing to hide. I knew that was some bull, and I knew they was gonna redact everything, and it just further shows like if you have to redact that much, where it's just pages and pages of black, it's some stuff in there to hide. Like it's really truly some stuff in there to hide, and then not only are they hiding things, but it's also files that were disappearing. AP News, I was reading AP News. AP News said yesterday that 16 files disappeared from the DOJ, from the Department of Justice. And, you know, the DOJ says that more files will be reviewed and redacted, which is crazy. And, you know, they were saying on AP News that the most consequential records were nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found, which is crazy. FBI interviews with the survivors and the DOJ charging decisions were missing. Yeah, it's just weird, bro. And I just hope that eventually one day that they I just hope that one day that they just decide to, you know, just come clean and like, you know, tell us everything that's going on. But we all know that's not gonna happen, bro. We know that's not gonna happen. And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? These are people that's running our country, but hey, it is what it is, bro. I just know that, you know what I'm saying? God said, Jesus said that what's in the dark is going to come to light. So this is going to come to light. We just got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? Be patient on, you know what I'm saying, on what's to come. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just being patient, waiting my turn. Not waiting my turn. Waiting my turn for what? I'm just being patient and just waiting for them to, you know what I'm saying, bring the truth out. Because that's all it is. Just hiding the truth. You feel me? But yeah. I also wanted to tell y'all, I wanted to inform y'all about, give me 1 second. I also wanted to inform y'all about what do you all know about surveillance pricing? What do y'all know about surveillance pricing? You don't know what it is? I'll tell you. So basically, retailers are using AI to use your info to change your prices. Right? They have AI use data to try to squeeze as much money as they can out of whatever that hand motion was crazy. That hand motion was crazy, but they're basically using AI to use your information to try to squeeze more money out of the products that you buy. They didn't get into specifics in, like, you know, in the news, in the video that I watched, right? They didn't get into specifics on how they do it because they said the businesses don't even fully know how it works, but they're using AI to use your data to raise prices on whatever products you're trying to buy, right? And this came into light because the Delta Airlines president was saying that he wants to use AI to use personal info to raise prices for when you buy flights. And people are starting taking notice of this. One of the things that they pointed out was Instacart. They said Instacart products, 74% of Instacart products have different prices, and they went up to 23% higher than the prices that they have. And it's the problem that they highlighted in the video was just basically it based on data that they get from you, right? However they get that data, I don't know if it's through the privacy. I don't know if it's through the I don't know if it's through the terms and conditions, but based on the data that they get from you, they get those prices from you, and it varies. You know, it's just based off of I don't know. Again, they didn't go into specifics on how they use the data, but they use the data and they raise the prices that you get. And one of the things that they said was that the businesses they don't have complete solid legal ground to do what they do. It just varies on where they're doing it and the laws that they may affect. Like, you know, like he was like they pointed out like how civil rights laws, there's certain civil rights laws that may affect what it is that they're charging you for, but yeah, they don't have complete legal ground, so they had to like be cautious on how they do it, but they're doing it. And basically, the main thing that they said was as much as you possibly can, hide and protect your data. Hide and protect whatever they can to have info on you. Hide and protect that. Do what you can to hide and protect your data because they're using that data against you and they're using that to squeeze as much money as they possibly can out of you. And our economy is the way that it is already. Prices on things are already rising the way that they are, and they're doing what they can to make it rise more. They're doing what they can to squeeze more money up out of you. So protect y'all data, man. The FTC, they found at least 250 companies are using what is called surveillance pricing, and I'm assuming because they're using AI to use your data to do it, that it may cost a lot of money. So those 250 companies could be some big name companies. So just be wary, man. Be careful, and just make sure y'all pay attention on everything that is going on, because that is scary. And it's scary considering the fact that it's AI. We don't know how much they can we don't know how much data they can be using. We don't know how many other ways they could be using that data. This is just something that they just now finding out. So it could be more into it. We don't know. We just gotta see over time. But I'll say have to say protect y'all data as much as possible, bro. Protect y'all data as much as y'all possibly can. But other than that though, yeah. Everything else, man, it's crazy. I don't like that's scary, bro. Like, I don't know. I could be reaching with this, but it's like when I first heard about surveillance pricing, the first thing that came to my mind was Captain America Winter Soldier. That's like the first thing that came to my mind. And I could just be going to like extreme measures or whatever, right? This is not something that I'm saying that they're doing, but it's just how my mind works. My mind think of very extreme situations. Y'all remember the plot of Winter Soldier and what Hydra was trying to do, and how they were using like data to come up with that equation to do it? Yeah, that's what I thought of when I heard about surveillance pricing and how they're using AI to raise prices. Like, I just fear that as they're trying to advance AI, because we see these companies They're doing what they can, what they absolutely can to make AI as advanced as they possibly can. That's why RAM prices are going up because they're buying RAM. Thank God I bought my computer when I got it because I literally bought my computer right before they were starting to buy a bunch of RAM. So thank God I got my computer when I got it. But they're doing what they can to get the RAM up because they're trying to advance AI as much as they possibly can. And it's like, what if AI gets so advanced that the government actually tries to do what Hydra is trying to do? And we see who our president is now. We see the way that he is, right? Would it really be far fetched to say? And we see how much AI has advanced in 1 year. So we don't know how much it can advance by the time this man's term is over, right? And if he tries to get somebody else in office or he actually pulls off getting a third term, like, would it really be far-fetched to say that they try to do something like what Hydra tried to do in Winter Soldier? Or maybe I'm just overthinking. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping. But I don't know, man. Based on what the government did in the past, I wouldn't put nothing past them. Something like that, even though it's insane, I wouldn't put nothing past them, bro. So I'm saying all that to say, protect y'all data as much as y'all possibly can. Do what y'all possibly can to protect y'all data, man. Real talk. Real talk. Now, next question is, what are we going to react to? What are we going to react to? Did Corporate ever drop a new video? Oh, he drops it tonight at 9? Okay, bet. So I know we're doing at 9 o'clock then. That timing is like absolutely perfect, bro. Oh my God, that is amazing timing. Wait, I didn't finish the last video? Okay, I did. I did finish the last video. Wait, did I? I never connected my headphones. Wow. I ain't been needing the audio. I ain't been needing y'all to like hear me, but wow, I did not know my audio was off. Like my headphones have not been connected to my computer at all. Are these ones even on? They're not even on, chat. Wow, wow. Oh my God. I tweaked bad. Okay. Alright, hold up. Connect this on my laptop. Alright. Let's see. Not laptop, PC. Alright, bet. Bet. Okay. Yeah, what happened at the end of the episode? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. So the episode ended with his girlfriend that cheated on him with the stud. She had texted him and like asked him like, you know what I'm saying, basically saying like I want you back or whatever. But anyways, what we finna react to? What are we going to react to? Jack TV. I will react to Jack TV, but I'm not gonna lie. I may be tripping. Y'all may feel like I'm tripping, chat, but I really feel like outside of UDY and maybe what's that dude name? The other dude that be doing a loyalty test, bro. Soulless J. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like outside of UDY and maybe Soulless J, I'm still not completely sold on Soulless J. I feel like everybody else that be doing loyalty tests, they be fake, bro. I really feel like they be fake. And maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just tripping. Y'all let me know if y'all feel like I'm tripping. But I really feel like all of them be fake, bro. They upload. First off, I feel like they be uploading way too often. Like if y'all look at the frequency on which UDY be uploading, right? Like, let me show y'all. Right, like UDY, he'll go like a month, 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, 2, 3 weeks without uploading, right? Because he's working on the video, he's working on like a legit loyalty test, right? And you look at somebody like Jack TV, and maybe I could be tripping, right? But when I was watching Jack TV, right? Oh, okay, it slowed down. But like when I used to watch Jack TV, bro, Jack TV, he was uploading like every week. It felt like every week he was coming out with an upload. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he uploads a lot less often than I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just tripping. But that's how it. That's how I seen. Okay, so maybe all them do be legit. Maybe I'm just tripping. The game night, Amari Usher. I might watch this. Ampli back Jeopardy. Yo, that might be a good video. Gabe reacted to this one. Shout out to Gabe. Penguins dropped another video. I expose the most evil code in America, Scientology. Oh my god, there's so much heat. Okay, we gotta watch something that's gonna keep us occupied until corporate drops the video. So this is gonna be too long because it's 30 minutes. Corporate video dropping 30 minutes. So I could probably watch this on a later date. Back Jeopardy gonna be long too though, bro. Dang, all this would actually look interesting. It might be stuff that 9 people versus 1 secret genius. Nah. Let's watch Voice Critical's Nicki Minaj video. Or low key, this one. This is not how the 2019 draft was supposed to go. Let's do this one, and then if we had time...
I wasn't home much yesterday, so I missed a lot of the happenings from the last 24 hours. But today, I happened to see a wacky headline. Nicki Minaj praises J.D. Vance as assassin as Erica Kirk sits next to her. This was apparently at something called Amfest, where...
Wait, what is she... Is she saying that J.D. Vance killed Kirk? Charlie was really consulted by a fire rapper after the unfortunate remarks. Trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I've not heard, so you're fine. Is she trying to say J.D. Vance killed Charlie Kirk? At Amfest? Hey, nah, that would be insane. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's like the equivalent. That'd be like the equivalent of like, cause I just watched the Diddy documentary, right? That'd be like the equivalent of a fan going to the Diddy concert, to the Biggie funeral, and then saying that Diddy killed Biggie. Yeah, it sounds similar to that.
Kirk sits next to her. This was apparently at something called Amfest, where Nicki Minaj went up on stage to celebrate Trump and a bunch of stuff or whatever, and then I guess while she was busy glazing and gobbling on like the administration's wiener, she tried to pay J.D. Vance a compliment by calling him an assassin, which obviously raises some eyebrows as Erica Kirk sits right next to her, whose husband was literally assassinated. Ordinarily, I'd put the clip here so you could hear it for yourself, but I don't want to take a chance of DMCA, especially with how rampant that kind of shit's been going on. You can watch it yourself if you want, though, but she immediately recognizes the blunder. She kind of scholars mated herself there by using that word. To me, it probably sounds like an Austin Powers type moment where, don't say mole, don't say mole, don't say mole, mole. where she was trying so hard not to use the word assassin, but then for some reason her fucking neurons couldn't fire properly, and all she could think of for a compliment for JD Vance was that he's an assassin. And Erica Kirk tries to, like, you know, dispel the awkwardness and, like, reassure.
But I'm not gonna lie though, like, I can't really blame her for that, because I know, like, a lot of people, they use, like, you know, killer or like assassin or words like that to describe somebody in like a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like they got that killer in them. They got that killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? They a dog, stuff like that. It's still not the right word to use, but I don't blame her for using that, like, that specific word. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at her about that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Or like it's okay and try and make light of it and move on from it. But what a weird compliment to try and pay somebody. Like, who says that? Oh, this guy's like so epic. He's so awesome. Like, he's an assassin. Like, that's like something a middle schooler would say on fucking Xbox Live or something. What are you talking about? Who
I'm not gonna lie, who
shit?
was it that said that? It was somebody that said that on First Take. I think it was Mad Dog, like Mad Dog Russo. That's his name, Mad Dog. I remember Mad Dog. He called. I think it was Larry Bird. He was like, he's an assassin. Michael Jordan is an assassin. You know, that's what they be saying that these old players are, but LeBron isn't. That's what he was saying. He was like, yeah, X player is an assassin and LeBron isn't. So, like, I've heard it before used as a compliment. I haven't heard it referred to as a compliment to a politician, but I've heard it before. I don't think it's crazy to say about a politician. I don't think it's like middle schooly either. I've heard grown people say it, but that's just me though.
Now, that's not the only thing I wanted to yap about here. Obviously, that's just a weird, wacky little thing. But Nicki Minaj's presence at an event like this is so head-scratching to me because she herself is not a U.S. citizen. I don't know how many people know this or how many people just forgot. She herself talks about not being a U.S. citizen and that she is literally an illegal immigrant. In 2018, she even made a...
Oh, she was born in Trinidad, merch. Trinidadian rapper. I did not know that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too, like, as far as, like, you know, rappers go and stuff like that, I'm not too big on Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? She's a good rapper. She's a legend. But, you know what I'm saying? As far as info about her goes, like, I wasn't aware at all. She could have fooled me. Yeah, I didn't know she was Trinidadian. I didn't know she was here illegally. She came to the U.S. as an undocumented illegal immigrant at the age of 5 from Trinidad, and you decided it was best. You decided it was best as an illegal immigrant to go to M-Fest, to one festival that they're against basically what you are. I don't know if she, like, eventually, like, got her documents to, like, be here legally. I don't know at all how that process is. I'm not really educated on that, but how are you as an illegal immigrant, not only as an illegal immigrant, as a black illegal immigrant, going to show up to M-Fest? That's the equivalent of me showing up to a Klan rally. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the equivalent of somebody like Lil Nas X going to a southern redneck church. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense to me at all. You came here illegally and you decided to go to M-Fest. I don't know what type of agenda she's trying to pull. I don't know what kind of trouble she got into that maybe she got to get out of. So she went to M-Fest as an agreement. I don't know. But her going to M-Fest as somebody who came here illegally is insane. Not going to lie. I'm not against illegal immigration, but you coming as an illegal immigrant to M-Fest to a place that they're against illegal immigration is insane. What's good, Val?
The whole statement about it with what was happening to immigration back then, and how her heart was breaking for it, telling the story of how she came to this country at 5 years old, an illegal immigrant. She was discussing how she can't even imagine being separated from her parents at 5 years old and everything that was happening then. And since, she still has not become an American citizen. In 2024, only a year ago, she once again opened up
I am not a citizen of America, but I've been in the States for many years. You would think that with millions of dollars that I paid taxes to this country, that I would have given an honorary citizenship many, many thousands of years ago. And you still decided to go to MFest. Like, that still makes no sense to me at all. You're the one thing that they're against. You're the one thing that they're trying to get rid of, that they're pushing to get rid of. At least right now. They're going to push for more later if they're successful with this. But yeah, you're the one thing that they're trying to get rid of, and you're bragging about this. And you decided to partake in this festival.
Confirming she is still not an American citizen.
How much sense does that make?
So many millions in taxes and all that. So her going on stage yesterday and being like, the president is dashing and handsome, it gives me like the same feeling as someone who's trying so hard to avoid getting in trouble by trying to like butter up the person that can really fuck them. Like, oh, you're just so smart and striking. Devilishly talented, by the way. Did I tell you that? Honestly, I'd go as far as to call you, like, a god. Even an assassin. Like, it feels like she's so over the top. Maybe she's worried about getting deported herself or something, so now she's trying to, like, suckle the titty here of this administration.
But that's the thing, though. Like, if you're trying to get deported, like, if you're trying not to get deported, why would you go to the one place you coming out saying verbally that I am an illegal immigrant and I'm still not a true American citizen? Why would you then go to the one place where people don't want you to be in? If you're trying so hard to not be deported, that would be so stupid, bro. I don't know. It gotta be something that's going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe ICE came to her house. You know what I'm saying? Trump had ICE make a specific I can't think of the word right now. I'm having a brain fart right now, chat. But you know what I'm saying? Trump had ICE make a specific appointment, you know what I'm saying, to Nicki Minaj. You feel me? ICE got Nicki Minaj up out of there. They got her out discreetly, so don't hit the news or anything. Trump told her, you know, I'll leave you here illegally, and I'll let you slide within my first term, but if you don't want to get deported back to Trinidad, you want to keep on enjoying your life here, this is what you're going to have to do. And one of those things was MFest. That's like the only way that makes sense in my head for her to even go to MFest. Especially now knowing this information about her that I did not know, by the way.
Hide in its ranks as, you know, a public figure. So now she's just stuck looking like a fucking imbecile. Yeah, this administration is perfect. Like Frosted Flakes, they're great. Yeah, who just said Epstein files? Someone shoot that guy. Yeah, us U.S. citizens, all of us, my fellow U.S. citizens, we gotta stick together. We love U.S. citizens like me, am I right? That kind of thing, like she's cutting fucking WWE promos. But I think there also might be another explanation here. Again, just another game theory. Maybe she's not looking to protect herself. Maybe she's fishing for a pardon for her sex offender husband. Since Trump likes to hand out pardons like they're fucking Girl Scout cookies, I think there also might be this play from Nicki Minaj here to try and get one of those for her husband, Kenneth Petty, who is literally a registered sex offender. Maybe she's trying to make it so he no longer...
Assaulted in 1994 when they were both 16, and he was convicted of first degree SA. Wow. Wow. I remember hearing about that though, when she was beefing with Megan, how her husband is a registered offender. That is insane. The fact that you chose to marry this man, and like, don't she got kids? I know, like, it wasn't like he wasn't doing anything against a child, but still, like, for that to be, you know, like, if she threw, like, I remember they were saying, like, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't go to their kid's like birthday party. Like they can't do that because he's registered. And that's insane. The fact that you chose to put yourself into that situation, I don't know why. I don't know what he did to accomplish that. But hey, kudos to them, I guess.
Has to keep re-upping that and getting in trouble when he refuses to do so, like recently when he had to go under house arrest for failure to register as a sex offender. So perhaps maybe she's trying to get in their good graces so she can then float the idea to Trump about like pardoning Kenneth. After the never-ending circus that has been the Epstein files, especially the most recent shenanigans,
I think it would be so hilarious. Oh my god. I think it would be so hilarious if, right, y'all see how Nicki Minaj did M-Fest, right? If 2-3 days from now, there's a video that's going viral of ICE taking away Nicki Minaj because she's still not a citizen yet, that would be comedy, bro. That would be absolute comedy, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, I don't wish deportation on nobody, but just off the simple fact that you know what you are and you still go to N-Face, a place where they don't accept people like you, that would be hilarious, bro. Not gonna lie.
Here, it should be painfully obvious that the government is more than willing to bend over backwards to protect sex offenders and the most evil, heinous people on the planet imaginable. So it's not a far-fetched idea to think that maybe Nicki Minaj is making a play like that to try and get that special treatment for her husband. But anyway, I mean, I just found it to be a really interesting fit here. This is one of those situations.
But even then, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that you gotta bend over backwards, compromise your morals, which I don't know if she is compromising her morals. I don't know if she cares or not about doing this. But the fact that you gotta put yourself in this position anyway to do this for your husband, who's a registered offender, that is insane to me. That is insane that you would even put yourself in that position. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, if that was the play that she's trying to make, that's stupid to me, bro. The fact that you gotta put yourself in that position anyway.
You know, the calls coming from inside the house. This shit feels a little odd because she herself is fundamentally the exact opposite of everything Amfest was presenting based on all the other clips I've seen.
That's what I'm saying.
She is an illegal immigrant, she's not a U.S. citizen, and her husband is a sex offender. I don't know, sports fans, maybe I'm on the crack pipe, but that doesn't exactly sound...
And she's black. Gotta put that up there, too.
Like the ingredients, the recipe to a perfect fit for the conference she was attending here. But, you know, what do I know at the end of the day? I just wanted to yap about it. That's about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was pretty, insane. Insane, thing to do. Insane choice of things to do. Ice Spice SpongeBob situation. Nah, it's wild. That I'm not gonna lie, that actually is wild. Like I seen we gonna watch this, but I seen the
Yeah, you best believe that's a real title, right?
I seen the video of Ice Spice and like her dress that she was in or whatever, bro. That is insane. And like the thing that made it worse was when I seen the video, I think it was on Twitter. There were people in the comments that were justifying it. There's no way to justify that, bro. Because you knew the event that you were going to. It's a children's movie. It's a SpongeBob movie. That is a kids show. It's been voted top cartoon on the Kids Choice Awards for years. Outside of Avatar, because y'all know Avatar to go. But hey, it's been voted the best cartoon on the Kids Choice Awards for years, bro. So you knew the type of event that you were going to, and that's the attire that you decide to wear in front of these kids, bro. Like, that is insane to me, bro. And like the fact that let's just get to the video, bro.
There is legitimate drama with Ice Spice and the SpongeBob movie. Some of you may have heard her hit new song, SpongeBob Big Guy Pants Okay. She is in the new SpongeBob film, and she went to a premiere event for it and chose very interesting accoutrements where she is now facing a lot of heat because this is a kid's movie and she's got her bikini bottoms fully out here.
You feel me, though? Like, look at this, bro, in front of the... Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like... If I was the people running the event, I would say no. Just go back home. Just go back home. Cause what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Like, this is not cool. This is not okay. Why are you showing up to a kids event like this, bro? She just better be glad that I wasn't there with my little sister.
This clip
probably
is
would've
pure
told her about
poetry,
herself.
though. That much
Or
I
if
will
security would've
admit.
let me.
This is at the premiere, and the Patrick costume, his eyes make it look like he's going, "Auga, auga," to Ice Spice's bare butt cheeks out in the wind right there. Looking like Patrick Starr's discovering that mayonnaise might actually be an instrument. Now, you're not going to believe this. If you're standing up, you need to sit down. There were children at the premiere for the SpongeBob movie. Can you believe it? A kids movie having kids in attendance for the premiere? Who would have thought? So a lot of people are criticizing this choice of outfit as inappropriate. And I agree. I think it's a really weird choice to wear a sheer dress with a thong where your entire ass is out at the premiere for a kids movie to an event that is attended by kids. I don't know what goober signed off on this wardrobe choice, but he was getting a little too goofy there. It is, I think, a pretty baffling decision. And speaking of baffling, you know what else is going to boggle your mind is the incredible Christmas sale at GamerSupps that starts today. You get a free gift with a splat spread real quick and dispel a rumor a lot of people are sharing as though it's the truth, where there are people unironically claiming that Ice Spice didn't wear this to an event that was attended by children. She wore this to a SpongeBob 18 plus only influencer event for the SpongeBob film.
Okay.
Even just saying that sentence burns my lips. Like, hey pal, did you just blow in from Stupid Town? You think there is a SpongeBob 18 plus only event? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. What the truth
it's. I don't put nothing past nobody, bro. So like, it sounds dumb. It sounds dumb, but at the same time, like, I can't deny it. The only thing is though, is that in the video, it sounded like it was children in the background. So even then, like, she's still around children, bro. Like, you still. And even if it was the case, right? Even if it was an 18 plus event, right? It's still an event for a movie that you worked on. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, it's a job, professional like type of setting. So even if that is the case, right? Even if that is true, it's not stupid. It is true. That's what happened. Okay. You still don't show up to an event like this dressed like that, bro, where we could basically see everything except the explicits, and even then we could see your whole behind, bro. Like, that's how I see it, bro. But y'all let me know. Am I tripping, bro?
He wore this to an event for the SpongeBob movie that was attended by influencers, but it was not exclusively for 18 plus. There's pictures of her in this outfit at this event with children, like this right here. Apparently that is a 15-year-old influencer that she took this photo with. There is even video where she is talking to a room about the SpongeBob film, and you can see a bunch of kids in the audience, and she is wearing this dress.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she was talking to kids.
Yeah, enjoy it. I've never seen the film, so this will be my first time too.
There's a couple other clips of her talking, and you can see that there are kids there. So I don't know where this lie is coming from, that it's only 18 plus at the Ice Spice SpongeBob premiere event. That is the most outlandish statement ever. I don't know where that information came from. Maybe Plankton's trying to toss around a bunch of horseradish, but wherever it started, the genesis, it's not true. They're Schmeckeldorfing you with it. I don't think there's a chance for a misunderstanding where it's supposed to be an 18 plus only SpongeBob event, but they were letting kids in anyway with like their parental supervision. I doubt it, because why would there even be an 18 plus SpongeBob event for the SpongeBob movie, which is a family friendly children's film? Why would they host an exclusively adult only SpongeBob?
I mean, like, it sounds dumb when he says it, but at the same time, like, it's a movie, so there's a lot of adults that worked in that movie, and so maybe they just, I don't know, maybe they just decided to have an event for the adult. I don't know how this stuff works. I haven't been in the entertainment industry for long. Hopefully I get into it, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? God willing. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't put nothing past nobody, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. That's all I'm really saying. I wouldn't be surprised. There'd be no surprise for me.
Event, that would be really confusing. That would be an interesting choice. But again, based on all the evidence I can see from her talking to this room, as well as like the pictures she took with kids, I think I could say with a high level of confidence that this was an event attended by children, and she decided to wear this outfit, which I do not think is appropriate here. I think it's a really weird, peculiar choice of dress for her for an event like this, a kids movie, a kids premiere. It's just not the time nor the place to be wearing a see-through dress and a thong, having your whole keister out. Like, imagine I was voicing a character in the new Bluey film, right? I'm playing Bluey in Bluey the big budget blockbuster feature film, and I get invited out to the Bluey world premiere, and I scoot in sideways, get out of my car in a banana hammock, and I'm just screaming, Bluey for life, yeah! That'd be some freaky shit, because it's just not appropriate attire for a kid's event to be wearing some shit like that. And I've seen some delusional takes on this, by the way. I saw some people trying to argue that what she's wearing is very in line for the SpongeBob cartoon itself, where like Patrick will have his butt out, or like SpongeBob's butt, and it's like, well, what's the big deal if Ice Spice does it too with her tuchus? And I have to wonder if you need to be institutionalized if you're actually trying to argue that. That is such a crazy thing to compare.
Yeah, okay. I'm not finna gang. Like, we done, cuz. We done. Because there is no way you trying to justify that, bro. We got 10 minutes left until the corporate video. Let's see. Actually, I might try to partake in some dispatch. Y'all want to see that? Y'all want to play dispatch for 10 minutes? See how that goes? Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how dispatch goes. Let's see how this goes, man. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it, so, you know what I'm saying? We just going to play it for a few minutes, see how it goes, see if it catches my attention, then we going to go back to corporate. Alright, so, make sure, yep, subtitles on, but... Alright, but... Let's see what let's get right to it. Let's see what the hype is all about, man. Yep. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you can replace licensed music. Yeah. I'm glad they asked that. Nah, we don't need to censor profanity. Interactive. Be interactive. Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, I love him. He's my dad. What does that mean? Just say what you want to say.
It's just, when you add obviously, it feels a little less obvious. So, I'll ask again. How do you really feel about your father? It's as if maybe it's a little more complicated than you feel.
I don't know who my dad.
It's completely understandable.
I didn't know him well because I don't know.
I didn't really know him well. He wasn't around much.
Well, you're gonna see him even less now because he's dead.
Just so sensitive. Listen, if I didn't love him, we wouldn't be here, right?
We don't have to get into it.
Nope, we're in it
Oh,
now.
I thought he was
Why
saying
would I
against
be
the
trying
wall.
to find the man who
Okay.
killed him if I didn't love him? Why would I be doing any of this? Shit. My nose is bleeding. Thought I was getting emotionally snotty.
No, it's probably from when I kicked you in the face.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hang you off the side of this building, and you're gonna tell me where Shroud is, or I'm going to drop you to your death.
Come on, I thought we were having a breakthrough.
Hey, we did. You know, for being a real piece of shit, you're pretty easy to talk to, but the only breakthrough I need
Hey,
right now is the location.
he
of
fake look
Shroud.
like Shino a little bit, like adult
I'm
Shino.
not telling you shit, you fucking loser!
See, this is more like how I thought this would go.
I hope Shroud kills you just like he killed your father. I hope he fucking spanks your little daddy as you bitch ass to death, you hear me? Ugh. Are we outside?
I'm not gonna lie, they asked take away the profanity, but I didn't know it'd be like this. Jeez.
It smells like outside smells. Fuck, wait,
I
wait!
have neighbors. Use your inside voice and just tell me where Shroud is.
Okay, steel mill, Llewellyn Steelworks, okay? Fuck!
You sure about that?
Yes, please, that's all I know!
Stop screaming, goddammit.
Help! Help!
Hey, I will pull you up if you quiet the fuck down.
Help!
They don't drop and pull them back up.
Honestly,
I'll be the
it's
good
nice
guy.
Talking to someone about this stuff.
I'll be the
I
good
guess
guy
what I'm
this
saying
time.
is, I'm really glad I kidnapped you tonight.
Wait, so what would have happened if I didn't press it on time? If I would have pressed it earlier, then what? Okay, is that what they meant by being interactive? Because if that's what they meant, then I'll just turn it off to send. I'll turn it back to cinematic. Because like, what was the point? I guess to be more into the game, but like, still, I'll just put it back to cinematic. That was just useless. Okay, my man's got the Ironmonger. No.
He's here!
His eyes red. Why you like you got the shine gun on?
Time to finish this.
Some nodes allow repeated interactions.
And a swish. All right, next one.
Bro, how is nobody like walking into the hallway
Just one
right
more.
now? Bro, that's stupid. Okay.
All right, got it.
Guide the avatar downwards to complete the infiltration. Okay. Prepare to die. I'm here to.
Hey,
love is over,
can I get a
Shroud.
copy of that video?
Man, I'm here
over
to. You what, man?
Because
you
I'm
talking
about
about?
to fuck you up, and those videos do numbers. Maybe we can go viral.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go viral.
All this build up, face to face with your father's killer, and you come in here.
Merge! So I should have killed him anyway?
Fuck a Shroud.
He'll be here in a bit.
Oh, okay.
Hey, after our conversation, I asked him about your dad. Fun little tidbit. He was very well hydrated. Turns out right after Shroud shot him in the chest, your dad pissed his pants. Bet you didn't know that, huh? So after that bullet tore through his insides, he still had enough time to know how absolutely fucked he was and just pissed himself like a little bitch. It was like so much.
Punch him or stop him, stop him.
Because your dad was wearing shorts, so
Hey.
it just kept.
I get it.
Oh! If I would have known it was the robot, if I would have known it was Ironmonger, I would have just punted him, bro. I would have just punted him if that was the case. Yeah, this game did get big in such a short time, man. That is crazy.
Can we just skip to the part where you reveal your bullshit superpower so we can fight for real?
Mecha Man. Man, that's Ironmonger. Who is this? Reptile? Acid Man?
Cool dick. So, you, got some kind of clever supervillain name?
You can call me toxic.
Bro, that works on so many levels for you.
Yeah, no shit. That's the point.
Well, I'm glad I decided to cover all the
Comments are pretty
extremities.
good when normies like you use them. When you put them on someone who already has powers, fucking chef's kiss.
But they have no other way to cover it though. They had to do the Jeffrey Epstein redaction to his male reproductive organ. You might as well just bail.
Figures.
Oh, you was like to fight them, okay? Yep, that's exactly why I said you should have just bailed, cuz. And you had the chance. No, he giving him the work. Who is this? Oh yeah, drop that on him. We was saying the exact same thing. Dang. And that still didn't work. So how do you kill him? Wait, how did that not hurt his homie though? Got him. Does the barrier not get overloaded? Oh, okay, there you go. Okay. I assume that's boss man. Why do you still got your dick out, bro?
So, what do you got left on them shields? I said 40%, but boss man says you're down to 28. And he is not wrong about these things. Good news, buddy. Shroud says he just wants the Astral Pulse, which we all know isn't really yours anyway.
Yeah, I'll do it. There goes boss man. What you finna do, cuz? Well, what we finna do?
System check. Calculate the damage per second hitting shields. Then tell me how many seconds I need to divert Astral Pulse energy to rocket boosters.
12.89 seconds of damage before critical.
Oh hey, boss man says if you're planning on diverting pulse power to the boosters, it won't work. This is a limited time offer, dude. What's up? You were so fucking talkative earlier. I'm just the messenger here. You said you're not calculating that shit stuck to your leg, dumbass.
Fuck it.
Hey, great! All go to plan. Now get out of there, babe.
Come on!
You should have did that when you had the chance to do it, bro. Now your machine messed up, bro. Should have did that when you had the chance to do it, bro.
Yeah!
Just blew me.
Status.
Pulse status stable. Foreign device detected.
Look at you. Don't listen, man.
Warning. 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 Warning.
But hey, what do I know? I just talk just to talk. I don't know nothing. I just be talking just to talk. Cause I'm bored. Like, what are we doing, bro?
It was just over 4 months ago that images like this were recorded across the Southland. Videos flooded social media and our newsroom, showing what many thought to be the death of Mecha Man. Again. For nearly 50 years, a Mecha Man has protected Los Angeles.
Oh, Mecha Man must have been his daddy.
By an ordinary civilian with no superpowers. This first suit was dubbed by some fans as Mecha Man Prime. 3 generations of pilot, their identities kept secret, have given everything to protect this community, including their lives.
Okay, so his granddaddy was the first Mecha Man.
The next Mecha Man, known as Astro.
And then okay, so that must be his daddy.
Group known as the Brave Brigade, leading to an unprecedented period of peace in the Southland. After years of loyal service, tragedy struck again, when Shroud, a former Brave Brigade member turned villain, killed the pilot of Mecha Man in cold blood. But yet again, as hope was lost, a 3rd generation of Mecha Man emerged. a Mecha Man for the modern era. A bulwark against organized crime in the greater Los Angeles area. Until today. Earlier today, Mecha Man broke his silence and addressed the media.
There's been a lot of speculation about my health and the state of the Mecha Man suit, and I'm here to put that speculation to rest. The suit has been damaged beyond my ability to repair, so I will be stepping back from superhero work, effective immediately.
Does this mean you're finished?
Can you repair your suit?
Next for Mecha Man.
Does this mean your
Why would you?
is over?
See, look, bro. See, look. Everybody, all the adults on social media be talking about the Gen Z stare. And that right there is why y'all get it. This man just said the suit is damaged beyond repair. And you thought the next wise question, the next smart question of the day, would then be to ask, can you repair the suit? And then y'all be wondering why this Gen Z stare is a thing, because y'all ask dumb questions like that, bro. Don't piss me off, bro.
Ashley, were you hurt?
One at a time, please.
Ashley Rhiness, San Pedro Daily. Do you have anything to say to your fans? The public outpouring, the vigils, a lot of them.
I did my
worried
best.
you wouldn't wake
Shout out
up.
to Uncle Shannon Sharp, man. I did my best.
I did my best. I worked as long as I could, as hard as I could, and that's all anyone can do. Next question.
Shout out to Uncle Shannon
Orange
Sharp,
Tribune.
man.
Does this mean you're retiring as Mecha Man? Word on the street is you're donezo.
Are you 100 years old? Why are you talking like that?
Answer the question, buddy boy. Are you retiring? My readers need the skinny, and I aim to deliver. Let's get it on the record.
Look, I'm not retiring. Not yet, at least.
Any idea what you can do without the Mecha Man suit?
Not yet. All right, just one more, please. I gotta get back to, just one more. Preferably someone from the Century.
Charles Kingsley, South Bay Signal. So, Shroud kills your father, goes to jail 15 years, breaks out, and immediately dupes you into a trap where he destroys the Mecha Man suit and puts you in a coma for months.
Dang, it's been months?
I didn't hear a question in there.
Two-parter. First, why didn't Shroud kill you? You haven't been conscious for months. It'd be easy money taking you out.
Okay, Shroud wanted the Astral Pulse and Mecha Man gone. He got both. I'm not sure I mattered much.
Right. You're unimportant. Which leads me to my next question. Most heroes avenge their family. You did the opposite. You killed their legacy. How disappointed would your dad be if he were here right now?
What type of question is that, bro?
Your grandfather. They must be rolling over in their graves.
Just leave, bro. Just leave. That's the best thing to do, because, like, why would you ask me a question like that, bro? What did you think I was trying to do? How do you think I just got myself killed, bro? Why would you ask him something like that, bro? What was you gonna do? What would you have done? What did you do? Nothing. But just, oh my God, bro. As a kid, you know, you want to be a superhero when you grow up, bro. But it's like when you see stuff like this, bro, or you watch the Spider-Man movies, you see Jonah Jameson and stuff like that, bro. Like, the stuff that do to your mental, bro, that just makes you like think like, would it even be worth it being a superhero for real, bro? Because, man, that just pissed me off. I'm not even him, but that just pissed me off.
Mecha Man, a mecha quitter?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it'd be better if he died than be a mecha coward, you know? What kind of example is he setting? Stay tuned to find out.
Hey, assholes.
Yeah, Just put the TVs back and you can leave. I won't say anything to the cops, and this doesn't need to escalate.
Hey, who you calling assholes, asshole?
I'll handle this idiot. Keep.
Matter of fact, we will do. It's getting kind of late. I started the stream kind of late. We will finish this tomorrow. We will finish all of this stuff tomorrow. And watch the corporate video, because I know we will I said we're gonna watch the corporate movie, so we'll watch the corporate movie, not the corporate movie, but we'll watch the corporate episode tomorrow. And yeah, finish everything up. But thank you all for watching, man. Thank you all for tuning in. Those who tuned in, God bless y'all, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. But yeah, we'll finish everything tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, we're gonna finish the stream like how we finish every stream, with prayer. So go ahead and bow your heads, man. Dear Lord, we'd like to thank you. Thank you for such a smooth stream, for letting my voice be out there and be heard. I pray that somebody heard this message and that they grow from it and grow closer to you, Lord. Thank you for allowing me to get the opportunity to glorify your kingdom. And, just pray that everybody has a great night tonight, good rest of their night. Have a safe night. And, have a good night's rest. Get them ready for what tomorrow has in store, whether it's their jobs, whether it's doing nothing. Just have a good rest to get them prepared for what tomorrow has in store. Thank you for everything. We give you all honor, glory, and praise. We put all our faith into you, Lord. And this we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, y'all. Y'all be smooth. Y'all stay safe, man. Peace.